mean, that's your reply to what I'm going to say. No, you're just going to say, like, no, that's a new untold story. Yeah, okay.
Hey, is that story old or told?
Fuck no, baby! It's a new untold story.
A new untold story.
It's a fresh bake untold story.
A new untold story.
We good? We're recording? All right, a new untold story. Owen's not here to tell me the episode number, so
Are we recording now?
Yes, where's the fucking microphone you have? What are you doing?
I'm making an Instagram story.
An Instagram story?
Yes.
All right, send it
This
off.
is like the fucking one thing that I still have.
Instagram? Wait, the okay.
The Instagram story.
Okay, send it off. People were like, oh, Kyle doesn't use Instagram. You post 10 stories a day.
No, I don't post that many, but it is a nice...
Why is that a picture of me?
It's a picture of you. I'm getting everyone in because I have to put you in to make it seem like I'm not obsessed with my own self.
Oh, okay.
I'm posting 3 pictures of myself. This is a good one. So if it comes out while we're still...
Well, this isn't a live
If it comes out in
podcast.
24 hours, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I guess you'll be able to see this.
Share
I mean,
it, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys could share that and be sure to subscribe to KB's Noties whenever he posts a story.
No caption, gang.
None?
That's a fly move. I
You
learned
tag
that
me?
from Owen. He posted a photo dump once, no caption. It was cool.
So wait, did it go?
Okay.
All right, is it posted?
And I will update who replies in real time by gender.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Keep updating that.
Mhm.
You're going to be saying dude a lot.
All right.
Or maybe non-B.
We're in Wheeling.
We're in Wheeling, West Virginia, our hometown.
In a hotel.
We're in a Hampton Inn,
Mhm.
but
Whoa.
outside in the front.
10 years ago, or even
Whoa, wait. Outside in the front. Kyle, you're fucked up on Moscato that you got from the front desk.
Mhm.
Did you pay for that?
No.
Did she? Jesus, we're recording a
Is there a
podcast.
naked boy here?
Oh, shit. Thank you, man. Wait, come in.
Chris, here's your chance. Come in.
Just walk. We had a producer walk in as we're recording. Come on, walk in front of the camera. Walk in front of the camera.
Real quick, do a
He's
lap.
butt ass naked.
Do a lap. You can
You can do it quick.
jet.
Okay. So that got us in the mood.
Chris.
No, so you're good. Thank you. No, I lost my train of thought. No. So we're at the Hampton Inn and there's a huge banner out in the front.
It says best Hampton Inn in the world.
In the world. Voted
Top
number
rated.
one Hampton Inn
That's
in the
not
world.
a voting process.
That's like you winning tallest Kyle Bauer.
Wait, what?
Doesn't make any damn sense.
No.
If the best Hampton Inn would be maybe the very, very worst closed down, abandoned embassy
Well, that
suites.
would be impressive. There was a quarterback for Weber State named Kyle Bauer.
Why, was that a Wildcat?
He, fucking know.
Weber State's
I
Wildcats.
feel like you know that.
I figured something you'd know. But being the cunts that we are,
I can't focus with Fastoolie behind the camera.
we're on the trip. Never can be replaced, baby boy. We have Fastoolie here. In the van.
He's doing the heart with his fingers.
With his fucking fingers.
He doesn't even
God
know we
damn
hate
it.
that.
I think
He's
does.
doing that organically.
He's a Barstool completionist. He's watched everything. He's watched every episode of Healthy Scratches
want
with
him just to
YP,
be in
Nate,
here.
and Frankie. We're getting off track here. We're staying at the best Hampton Inn in the world. I Googled to fact check and see if it was the best. And the first article that pops up is like the day it opened, there was a murder.
There was a
in one of the
brutal
rooms.
stabbing. I remember it was in like 2001.
99, I think.
If my 99 brain remembers a brutal stabbing, then it must have been brutal.
Stabbed her 200 times.
I feel like it would be overkill at 20, and then after like 150, it resorts back to being okay. That's cool.
You think so? I don't know.
Too much. 20 to 199, then 200. Then yeah.
Do you think you're focused on the stabbing the entire time?
There's like each one. What does go on in the brain when you are in the process of killing someone? I would imagine just extreme anxiety and adrenaline.
Yeah, it would probably be that, or just like pure rage, ire.
I think it starts with ire.
Okay.
If you're still at ire 200 in, then yeah, they
Yeah.
probably deserve to die.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, yeah, maybe.
If you're still
It's a
irate 180 stabs in, then that person doesn't deserve to live.
They
in
must
my
have
opinion,
done. They must have done something
even
really fucked up.
morally.
But that's not what happened
if you
in
make
this case.
somebody
This was
that irate, you deserve to
But
die.
we're not saying that's what happened here. That was a psychopath. But yeah, we're on a Rediscovering America trip, pit stop in Wheeling. It's been lovely. For the first time ever, we have a big Sprinter van, which is nice. But the bad thing is that we have to be in there with Nick Fastoolie.
He's truly despicable. And what makes him the worst is that he's right here. He's scrolling through Hinge and Tinder, and he's just having giddy. He's smiling ear to ear.
Can't be broken.
Literally ear to ear. He's unflappable.
We've been trying to flap him. We've been trying to.
What
break
did you
him.
ask him if he ever?
I asked him if anybody in high school ever called him Dick Buttholy. Granted, not my best, but I tried to put my mind in a high schooler.
Yeah, like a local brain.
So I usually put my mind in the high schoolers.
Yeah.
You do other things.
I don't know what.
But anyway, I asked him if anybody ever called him Dick Buttholy, and I was hoping it would stick. And he turned around and he destroyed me. He turned around and he said, "No, but people used to make fun of my gigantic man titties."
Dude, come here. Svelte guy.
Is this true?
What happened and when was this?
Here, sitting between the boys. It was
Shorts up.
It was
Shorts up.
Shorts up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My 8th grade year, freshman year of high school, I was 5'9", 230-ish pounds as a defensive tackle.
Is that like a brag or a what?
No, that's why
5'9" as an 8th grader is gigantic, right?
Not really.
I was 4'10". You would have bullied me, and I would have eventually got back to you. But
no, short. And
you had
fat.
big.
I had like double D's, 100%.
100%.
Were you titty fuckable?
Yeah, 100%.
You said you lost your virginity at age 14, so that's
14.
8th grade, right?
Yeah.
So
First-
a month.
14's not 8th grade.
No.
That's freshman year.
Sure, the fuck is.
No, I was 14 and 8.
You guys don't know how ages work.
So were you?
They
you had
overlap 2
titties.
grades.
You had titties when you lost your virginity.
Yeah, mine were bigger than my girlfriend's.
Oh, it was your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Did she care?
No.
Did she?
Get out. Yeah. Get out. No, but it's good to be back in Wheeling. We're a week removed from Rough and Rowdy, where our boss, Big Cat, shouted us out.
So Rough and Rowdy, legitimately, I don't know how you feel, but it destroyed my sense of worth.
Yeah.
It like not to be dramatic, but it destroyed me for at least 48 hours.
Well, I feel like, we're on the come up. Our podcast is doing better numbers than it ever has. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
But
it's not that.
You're
It
a
was
statistic to us.
it was like whenever it happened in Morgantown, we went and it was so demoralizing.
Yeah, I've never felt worse.
Right.
And I had.
It's funny. Definitely continue to make jokes about it.
Yes, please.
I'm over it now.
The ring girl competition, and it was bad.
It was so
We
bad.
pitched so many ideas, and it didn't.
And the worst part, it was so bad. Just don't try to sugar. People are like, "Oh, dude, it wasn't that bad."
It was bad. It was really bad.
Big Cat and Sash were like, "Dude, trust me, guys. It was kind of funny."
It also sucked.
Just say it sucked, and it did.
I planned a vacation after that, like the week after. I was like, I'll be back in Wheeling. I'll just go hang out with some friends. And everybody was like, Nick had to take a fucking mental health break after that.
We took the private jet back.
I did not.
To Teterboro, and I faked asleep for the 45 minutes just so I didn't have to like acknowledge anything that happened to my friends that I look up to.
Yeah. Because you're surrounded in very close quarters with a boss that doesn't quite understand you at all.
You're talking about Big Cat or Dave?
Dave.
Oh, Dave doesn't understand me at all. Not quite.
Yeah, not quite at all.
It was, no.
A boss who you
I'm
look
not
up to,
I'm not
Big
being
Cat.
a dramatic pussy.
No. But we kind of had redemption here.
It was an L. We thought we had it was coming to our hometown of 20,000.
Yeah.
Which is rare.
That's how many views we get on a bad anus episode.
You're trying to.
I'm trying to put this into perspective.
Mm-hmm. So Big Cat.
So there are 20,000 people that
we didn't
us.
go to it. There was the Rough and Rowdy in Wheeling, and then Big Cat announced us. He said, "Shout out to Nick and KB,
Wheeling's finest."
And
about 8 seconds passed of death deafness, just pure silence.
It was.
And then
I
some
tried
guy just,
I kept watching it back. At first, I was like in denial mode, and I was like, they didn't hear it. The camera didn't pick up on the audience. The audio didn't quite work.
But then you just heard one guy just like, yeah.
It was one guy.
Yeah.
It was one.
And it was the guy that shit in my jeans because he sent me a Snapchat.
It was Buddy Varney. He told me to. I didn't want to tell you. He told you?
Yeah. He sent me a Snapchat of him in the stands. He's like, yo, he was like zooming in on Big Cat. And it happened to be the same time.
It was still in bully cadence.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it was brutal. It's so weird. Like, I feel like within the Barstool bubble, which is smaller than a lot of people we work with think. Let's get out of the way there.
Tremendously smaller.
Yeah.
When all you see on your social media feeds is Barstool content, yeah, you're going to think it's the world, but it's not.
It's not at all.
It is such a minuscule fraction of not just the world, but like things even going on in our realm of the internet.
And I feel like you and I are pretty down. Like we have we still have our heads in reality.
I'm still humbled. I'll still fuck any girl who claims fandom. So yeah, I'm very like, my humility is probably my strongest asset.
Of course. But it's always weird coming back to our hometown because they don't give a single fuck about us in the slightest, which is dope. Bit. In a way, I appreciate it.
In a way, it is dope.
But it's also like there are people in our hometown that have left Wheeling to just not be selected in the NFL draft.
Yes.
They just signed up to be drafted in the NFL, weren't drafted, didn't get signed afterwards, and they are lauded.
Yeah, we have heavily lauded. I don't.
What?
They didn't watch Barstool Shopping Network.
They didn't watch Barstool Shopping Network, and now let's see what happens. Gonzo. Anyways, though, Kyle. Good news. People have been worried about Annis getting cut. We get ads every week. We get ads some weeks. And there will be a $ amount on the ads of how much they paid for it.
Just like the Google, Apple reviews.
Yeah, it's out of 5. And we're usually hovering around the $3 sign to $4 sign. We got our first $5 sign today. And it's an old friend.
Who is it?
Game Time.
Game Time.
They finally shelled out for the Annis boys.
Fuck. We broke. We up.
Everybody broke.
They gotta be broke after
getting a 5-star with Annis.
The bag, yeah.
And we way up. And boys, we could really use you to use Game Time. We used it 2 days ago. Go to a Pirates game. Fantastic experience. We got right in. All you have to do, download the app,
as opposed
buy the tickets
to
for cheap.
Going through going to
a scalper
security breach. Yeah, we did get right in.
Yeah, we got right in, and you guys can go to Game Time app, get last minute tickets. You create a login, you redeem your code. You can use the code Untold, $20 off your first purchase. So we got $20 off Pirates tickets. That means that we got to the gate, and the Pirates employee paid us $19.
Yeah,
to walk in, and I got myself a nice hard as rock pierogi. So that was really good. The Game Time app, go download that. Use code Annis whenever you want to get tickets. We highly recommend it. It's a PG-13 ad too, so fuck.
My Instagram replies have just been people sending me a story. That's all I see.
Sending you a
that
story.
Can only mean one thing.
What's that?
It's Ebony posting about her pussy.
Yep, I got like 8 people sending me a story.
Probably in a vile manner. Actually, I'm gonna check now. I haven't looked.
It's not about pussy.
It was 4 straight.
Yeah, it's not about
sent a story about. Oh yeah, it was Ebony.
Yeah, it's always.
And it says, "I'm so addicted to this motherfucker, MF. I want."
Yeah,
let me try that in her. I'm so addicted to this motherfucker. I want to rub his nut on my gums like Coke. So not quite about her pussy.
It's not about her pussy, but it's pussy adjacent.
I feel like if the addiction stems from the pussy area, if she's addicted to his ball sack, his scrotum.
You think that's actually rubbing his nuts in her?
No, I think the addiction stems in a sexual way.
I think that's fair to say.
Deep in the pussy, yeah.
Okay, so it's a pussy-based
so
addiction.
If I get off on a fetish that doesn't involve my dick, it's still dick-based. It's dick-adjacent, dick-based.
Yeah.
Dick-rooted. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, Ebony, is she for the white man?
Yeah. No, you said it last time, And
Did I?
Yeah, Ebony's for sure.
Did I say
She
it
always
live?
says she's never be with a
She's
white
for
boy.
the white boy.
She
Knows exactly what she's smiling because she knows.
She knows.
She knows when she puts those stories up, it's going to be a sea of white men.
It's a sea of white men, and she does it for that.
And there's probably a lot of KB going, I'm going to call her up.
You want to call Ebony right now?
She's probably with her kids.
You think she'll pick up?
I'd punk her.
Ebony's
son
just
out.
been posting pictures of the mail woman Tiffany at Barstool too.
Well, she needs to be a character in our universe.
Yeah,
Tiffany, she's a postal service worker. She's
With a big fake ass.
we'll cut that. Tiffany is a postal service worker with a big ass.
Yes, big real ass.
And she's Ebony's best friend. She's always coming into the office talking shit on me, talking down to me. But I always see her just throughout Manhattan, and she's always giving me the finger.
It's unbelievable
Or like calling
how-
me. She's making fun of my small dick.
It's so strange because I'll walk by and she'll be like, "Hey, handsome." I'll be like, "Hey," and I've never talked to her. And then she'll walk by and she'll be like, "Hey, fucking pussy."
Yeah, she gets in moods.
But yeah, Ebony posted a picture of Tiffany's bazungas, just big old boobs. And you know, I'm a big boob man. I want titties so big you can only see one at a time.
I do want titties big that you can't even tell it's a titty.
No, you almost have to search like Magellan for a nipple.
Yeah, yeah. You have to circumnavigate the titties just to see the nipple.
Yeah, and if you're a girl and you can see both your titties,
The areola is like an
time-
I Spy thing. Yeah, like you don't know it's a titty anatomically.
you could take a picture of 90% of it, and
that's
you won't know it's a
the
titty.
epitome of heterosexuality is to be attracted to the tits. The tits first, but not. You want them to be big. You don't care about quality.
I want her tits to be so big. I don't want her to ever be comfortable doing anything.
I want her life to be a nuisance.
yeah, living hell even. But that's the thing. If you want me,
I want her to be insecure about them too.
Yeah.
I want her to like view them as a weakness.
Yeah.
I want them to be so fucking big.
I almost want her to be bedbound, like Gilbert Grape's mom.
Oh yeah, or like one of the Stephen King.
The big titties have me acting like Gilbert Grape, his brother.
They always do. They got you drooling.
Acting like-
yeah, they got you fucking. Working.
I had to climb up and get stuck at a water tower to see both titties.
They got you eating macaroni and cheese, crayons for every meal.
Yeah.
There was some dickhead on like Vice who was like, I'm 27 and have only eaten mac and cheese for every meal for all my life.
Yeah, and he gets like scared and cries around like a potato.
Yeah.
No. But I love big fat boobs.
Mm-hmm.
So go follow.
So I want them to be so big because when you say big fat, you kind of make them sound round and spherical.
No,
I want them to be just an amorphous blob.
I want them to be beyond shape.
No, like transcend geometry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No angles, edges.
I don't even want to be sexually attracted to them.
No, it shouldn't be sexual. Titties should not be sexual.
You don't think?
And I can wax poetic about this topic for hours. I can go on. Who's Jim Norton doing his serious show with?
I don't know.
I could go on his show, Jim and Sam, and talk about the asexuality of titties for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And still have time to spare. Still go back and eat dinner and have the same convo with a different group of people.
Yeah, that's fair. I know. I agree with you so much. Do you have anything else to say about titties?
No.
Okay, cool. It feels cool to be back in our hometown though, because we were talking about, we were just reminiscing, and you brought up when you got your driver's permit.
My license?
No, your permit. And people were just people at red lights were gawking.
When I was
you.
15, I looked like I was 7. And I tried to.
You were driving.
I was very insecure, but I was 4'10" when I got my permit.
Yeah,
like at 90 pounds. Because I remember I had to go on like a rigorous protein diet just to try to get closer to the lowest high school weight class.
Really?
103. And I got my permit, and I remember stopping at red lights. I would look over every time, and every time, because I remember this vividly because it sticks with you after 15 years.
Yeah.
Every time the person in the car to whoever was next to me was laughing.
I'm so sorry.
Every
man.
time.
Every single time.
It wasn't like, sometimes it was like a smile on the verge, but it was always like.
I think it was the same sensation whenever you see like a gopher like water skiing in like an above ground pool on the back of an RC boat.
me in a Toyota Corolla driving
It was
I
that
tried
same
to
sense of
combat
awe.
my youthfulness by growing out my hair, and it just made me look like some type of rodent. I was just like a tiny boy with the darkest or the brightest green braces, and I thought growing out my hair would make me look
But your
more
hair would like go
older
out.
and attractive, but I didn't know how to tame it, so I just looked like
You look like a feral boy that stole a car.
I didn't even look fair. I looked so unintimidating. Now it's a different story.
Way different story.
Yeah.
No, actually, the dickheads on our trip, Fastoolie included, but Donnie, Corey, Chris, Rob, shout out to all those guys. Great at
they're
their
great
jobs.
guys. Yeah, I would never like publicly like give them praise, but yeah, you did. So
No, but
incredible at their jobs.
except when one thing happens. There's one thing that
When I
they
get
always
head?
find funny. What?
No, they do. Yeah, go ahead.
Everything there's something mini. They're like, Kyle, sit by
Yes.
this mini thing.
So we saw there was like a mini piano. They were like, Kyle, it'd be funny if you were sitting at it playing this mini piano, and then we could take a picture, and the joke would be that you're playing a regular size piano. Then we did it again. We got the mini beer shots. The joke is you're holding a pint of beer, and then it's anything.
And the
with
thing
a
is,
small,
Fasolli's fucking laughing.
he's cracking up because he still thinks it's funny, and they all think it's funny, and people think it's funny, and that's my worth. I can like come up with, I can write a joke. I can write a joke and it'd be whatever. But if I'm like at like a miniature, I don't know, if I'm at like a Barbie house, like standing by, they'd be like, Kyle just bought his first house. Congratulations on paying. Fastoolie is cracking up in the background because he thinks that's way funny.
We ran out of ideas in Pittsburgh to do for this video. So they're like, Kyle, why don't you drop into this teaspoon on this tech deck?
Oh yeah, they were like, yeah. Let's go to the skate park, and Kyle, why don't you ride the tech deck as if it were a normal size skateboard? Why don't you do an ollie on the tech deck? The little children's toy that you ride with your
It's
finger.
usually for a child's
It's
fingers.
about 2 inches in length tops. It's the size of a Scholastic Book Fair eraser. Why don't you stand on that, or like stand next to it as if you were Tony Hawk riding a real skateboard, and that would be a humorous thing.
It's every time it's
Kyle,
something mini.
you're slightly above average in height. Or below average in height for a man, above average for a human being, if you count every Asian child.
Yeah.
And I'm above average for a human being in size and height. And it would be so funny if you, what is another example? If you,
So we were going to go to like a medieval fair, and we all got armor, and they've got you a thimble for a helmet.
and yeah, your helmet is a thimble from the game Monopoly. It's one of the thimbles.
Yeah. And so every time we pass up something mini, I just sit back and wait. And it's my new favorite thing.
Yeah, it is
And
kinda
sometimes
funny.
I'll have to like egg people on. I'm just like,
It's funny because I am legitimately angry about it.
yeah.
And I
mad.
get bitter, and I start to get egotistical. I can't swallow my pride at all. I'm like, I'm better than this, and I really get pissed. So it is funny.
Mm-hmm. No, I took off my swatch, and they were like, "Oh, look, Kyle's at Big Ben." Kyle, when'd you get to fucking England, dude?
Yeah. 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 There was a pothole, and they're like, Kyle's at Grand Canyon. And so you could do it. There's an infinite option.
It's just everything is a small something of large, even if it's not.
Mhm.
Just like you were eating dinner at like a place in Wheeling, and you just had a regular size fork, and they're like, "Whoa, big old fork, Kyle!
Yeah. That's undefeated.
What a huge fork this boy has!
It's fucking undefeated.
And it's just Fasolli's like cracking up over
No, and it's working.
there.
It's working.
We also I don't want to do too many spoilers, but we were going to try to shit for a video here in a toilet, and you said you couldn't do it. Why?
Did I say heroin? I was lying.
No, it wasn't heroin.
Okay.
There's something about
There was
your
a Pittsburgh potty.
yeah, it's a toilet in a basement,
Yeah, unguarded.
unguarded by anything.
Not a single door or enclosure.
And we were just like, oh, it'd be funny if somebody shit in this.
Mhm.
And we offered you because you can fart on command.
I can fart on command, always could. It's just one of my things. Yeah. So we were down there. Donnie got. Should we spoil it?
No, let's not spoil
Yeah,
it. But
it's good.
we were going to try to get you to shit in it, but you couldn't because your shits are too what?
sticky.
You have the stick, and every toilet you've used.
It's not. It's only when I'm on the road. It stains the toilet.
You stain toilets immediately. One shit. You have a 1-to-1 shit to stain ratio.
It always just fucking lingers on the toilet, and I try to. This is gross. I try to I bundle up a big thing of toilet paper, and I like scrub it, and it doesn't come off. the stickiest shit. What? I don't know.
But it's not.
They don't smell that bad.
But the thing is, I don't think your shits are too sticky.
Don't act like you have a sample size to like give any type of scientific conclusion.
Don't act like 3 months at Barstool.
How often have you seen my?
You stain remnants. You come over to my house. We record the bracket. You stain my toilet.
You're right.
I lived with you for 3 months when I got hired at Barstool. Every clean toilet, Chuck would clean it out. Come back in, stained. You'd poop, stain, poop, stain. You're 1-to-1.
I do, yeah. It leaves them. I don't know,
but it's not. Here's what I have to say. I don't think your shits are sticky. I think you have a high butthole, so it hits the top of the toilet without water.
Well, Nick, you know this.
It's a hypothesis.
You think that's the exclusive reason? Yes, I have a high butthole.
It's fine because your stains are closer to the rim than they are to the water.
I don't know. If you had to look at it from like a map point of view, mine would be at northern Quebec, not the Arctic Circle quite.
But yeah, Arctic Circle's almost just shitting on the rim.
Whereas the normal would probably be at what, like New Hampshire or upstate New York?
No, not upstate New York. No, I'd say Delaware, Maryland.
You think it's mid-Atlantic?
Yeah.
If you compared the average human anus to a map, or
is there a Mercator projection of the?
Not even Mercator projection
of a toilet.
That would just make something bigger.
Oh,
than it is. Yeah. You're saying Delaware?
Yeah, I think that's where the water
I think
would
yours
start.
is Delaware, but yours is more southern than the average.
How many toilets? What's the sample size?
You got that Rehoboth Beach ass.
I do.
That Dewey Beach. What's the gay one?
Rehoboth.
All right. You have that Rehoboth Beach ass.
What the fuck, man? No. And then with the toilet talk happening, you said you've seen 100,000 toilets in your life.
I was drunk. I said 80,000. I said I would bet my net worth on 80,000 or more,
That's
and I would bet
true.
my life on 50,000 or more. Toilets I've seen in my lifetime. We even did the math. It adds up.
No, it doesn't add
to
up.
7 a day.
7.5 toilets a day.
7.5 a day. And granted, there's been days that I've seen 0. Yeah. But there's been days that I've seen 100.
No, there has. When was your last 100 toilet? When was your last 100 toilet day?
Hundreds.
Not true. I bet you've seen 10,000 toilets.
You've probably... Nick. 50,000.
You have not seen
50,000 because there's been days that I've been to events, big events.
But the majority of your life,
that's convention centers, and these
you don't see every toilet there.
You got to see it to believe it. You see these bathrooms; they are filled to the brim. I'm not even talking about airports. I'm talking about
the
large
doors are shut.
convention
you don't see
centers.
The toilets. You don't see
Anaheim Convention Center.
When were you there?
I hit every single bathroom when I was there. Just out of boredom. Just out of boredom.
You've never been there. You've never been there.
And let me tell you, Nick, each bathroom looked liminal. It looked beyond. It was surreal.
How many days have you seen 2 toilets?
And Nick, granted, I'm counting urinals.
No, that doesn't fucking count. You don't have shit stains.
There we go. I'm counting urinals.
You can't count urinals.
A urinal is a toilet.
No, it isn't, dude. You can't shit in a urinal.
Yeah, you can. No, you can. Toilet doesn't imply shit.
Toilet is a thing. It's just a specific thing.
50,000 plus I've seen in my life, and that's a final answer.
That is so off base. You probably the majority of your life have seen 1.5 a day. And
50,
you need to see 7.5.
50,000.
What's 50,000? Or did you just do some math?
No, what's up?
What?
I mean, we're with Fastoolie.
And he sneezes like 20,000 fucking times a day.
Chris DiStefano was just on Rogan.
Yeah, and we're in a Hampton Inn in our hometown where our parents live.
Stop coming at him. I'm over it. He's defeating me.
Yeah, he was on Rogan.
Stop.
We had our
don't talk shit on him.
Our commercial canceled because they couldn't sell ads.
Yes,
They couldn't sell a show about ads.
It's not a competition in success or popularity. He's defeating me. It's a resounding win for him as far as status and success. So don't come after him because I feel like he's gathering ammo to like prove his original point that I
am a nobody.
Yeah,
that's okay. No, it's fine. We have all kinds of things. He had a Netflix special. He was on Rogan. But
I think he's fucked like some really hot girls in the industry.
Yeah.
Not just not like Sarah Silverman, but like in the Hollywood industry.
Really?
Not
I thought
just
he was married.
like,
or he has kids.
Yeah, he is. It's funny that I heard that.
Jesus Christ. That's not true.
Nah, it's not. But I did hear that. I don't know. Don't try to ruin his marriage.
I'm going up to my house tonight, my house I grew up in, to get some of my SC stuff.
Your what?
My Swedish Chef stuff.
What?
I used to be obsessed with the Muppet Swedish Chef.
I know Swedish Chef. No one was obsessed with. I was obsessed with
Swedish Chef.
No one had a Swedish Chef era of their life.
So we went to a private school, but all of the shirts I wore for our dress down day was a different Swedish Chef shirt. And so
I don't even remember what it looks like.
My Swedish Chef era even went into my high school. Like my first couple days at public school, the first 3 days I wore a different Swedish Chef shirt. I loved him. I was obsessed with Swedish Chef. And like my parents had to get it like custom made on like fucking Redbubble and Etsy or whatever site you went to back then. And we would like iron on Swedish Chef shirts because I was so obsessed with them as like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. But I'm going to go snag one.
That looks like an Italian man. That is not a Swede.
Why doesn't he look?
That is the least Swedish looking human being of all time.
Why? He has like reddish hair. He's got big pink nose, no eyeballs.
I don't have to go to Sweden. You were also...
What?
Never.
No, I had him on like probably 80 different pieces of apparel. Keychains.
Probably 2 max.
No. I'll probably bring 5 with me. Some of them might not fit because I was a freshman in my latest. That's when I stopped being my dad made me quit.
Quit what?
Swedish Chef.
Yeah, he's a good dad, good father.
Yeah. What else? You have anything else to talk about?
Let me look at my phone.
Oh yeah, check and see any DMs from anybody on your photo dump.
No, I'm not even looking at that.
Yeah, come on.
What else is up? I have a list. It says guilting girls to hook up with you.
What?
I think that was just me trying to make fun of guys who do that.
Or maybe that's like your to-do list.
No. Aloe from Houston. TikTok. My biggest enemy.
What?
Oh, there's an umpire, a little league umpire on TikTok who he wears like a head camera and his whole thing is to like do videos where he throws it really hard back to the pitcher and like
a kid pitcher?
People love him. He's a legend on TikTok.
And he's your new enemy? Does he know about you?
I mean, what a loser.
That doesn't warrant enemy, does it? Well, you were a little league pitcher, weren't you?
Yeah. Well, his thing is he's the umpire that throws it really hard back to the pitcher. Let me find him.
Show me. That wasn't hard.
What do you do?
That wasn't very hard at all, Kyle.
No, this wasn't the point of the video. I don't know.
What did it say?
I don't know.
So he's not worth being an enemy, dude.
He's an enemy. His whole account is like being like the really talented umpire, and he films himself umping.
Wait, Kyle, I just saw your photo dump. It's you shitting. You think girls are going to respond to you shitting?
I think it evokes. Trust me.
Where is this?
Trust me.
Who took that picture? Who took the picture of you shitting?
I don't know.
Were you fucked up?
Maresh sent it, but I don't remember him ever taking it.
What bathroom is this?
I don't know.
Where was I?
You probably went home.
Yeah,
Probably past your curfew.
probably. Tell me, any girls just be like, oh my God.
I'm not even looking.
Yeah, because you didn't get anybody.
No, I'll look tomorrow, and
That's
there'll be at
horrible.
least 8
Out of
replies.
your
Totally.
50,000 followers.
No.
Oh
Dude,
man,
that's why I gave up social media. Look at it.
look at what?
You only view it as like an asset of popularity.
That's what it is.
I can't just post for my own.
What? Yeah. What did you?
Oh, fuck.
What did you gain from that?
That's honestly that's like the biggest like cope. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, I post for my own self.
Yeah.
Nobody posts on social media for their own enjoyment.
No.
You do it purely so you can get the reaction of other people acknowledging it
Yeah.
every time. So don't act like you don't. Don't be like the guy like, oh, I
post for
don't
me.
care about my pod. Like I just post for me. I like to do it.
Yeah, get
no,
my
you
thoughts
don't.
out there.
Then you would just say it to yourself in the mirror
Or just think it.
or think it.
You don't,
I don't have an internal monologue. I
monologue.
just realized that's embarrassing.
You forgot about thoughts.
I don't have a voice in my head, but I feel like I think well.
What go?
I think like I like see.
I've
text.
noticed you have to mouth words when you're reading.
I do.
That's kind of, and you have to follow with your finger when you're reading. But that's
First of all, I don't fucking laugh.
you're illiterate.
Yeah. Yeah. Spell fillet. Yeah.
Well, he spelled it
He
like
spelled the clothing
Chick-fil-A.
brand.
He spelled
Fila.
Wow, I just can't believe you admitted you can't. Well, you just didn't even know. You don't. Know how to think.
I realized this at like a few weeks ago, actually. I think Owen told me, and then you like,
Yeah, he was like, some people can't think of sentences in their head. They don't hear a voice, and you were just like, huh?
I don't hear a voice. I
Then you don't.
when
you
I
don't
think I see like text, like a book.
Really,
Yes.
and so that's
or
why.
or a visual or like an image.
Because,
I never hear anything.
but you can't
Like
read
a narrator?
when you can't read.
I can read
in your own
well.
head. You have to read out
No,
loud.
I have to read out loud.
Yeah, you do, because we caught you. You were still mic'd up the first day of this trip,
know.
and you went up to the sign, and we just heard February 24th, and you were reading like a poster. You were just reading a poster. You're Rain Man.
I'm not Rain Man. And you guys are going to regret all the autistic jokes once this next video comes out.
We did
Because we met an actual autistic man, and it was night and day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was.
I looked like Richard Gere.
Is he the least autistic?
I'm trying to think
man?
of like the least autistic
I think Richard
man.
Gere might be the least autistic man.
I looked like,
I don't know. Who do you think? Should we do a show where we have to like a bracket of the least autistic?
I think it's like a kind of like a horseshoe theory. I think if you're like the least autistic man, you have a lot of like, you exhibit a lot of the qualities of an autistic person.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Who would you say? Who?
My mind went to Tony Hawk, but no.
No.
He has a lot of autistic qualities, actually.
The 900. Every autist can
He
do a
spent like
900.
how many pro skaters did he make?
A lot.
Yeah, that's an autistic trait.
Making the pro
Like,
skater
so,
video game.
Yeah, just like developing video games.
You don't think he did it for the money? You think he just did it?
I mean, that's a lot of work.
You think he developed the game?
I don't know how that works. It's he's the titular star. He probably had some fucking effort. Least autistic.
I don't know.
Roan? No,
No.
he does battle rap, which is a very autistic
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, his show's out and he
it's
battle
awesome.
rapped an autistic guy.
I love battle rap. I think it's a lot more academic than anything.
Oh yeah.
It's something that I would be fascinated in trying.
Yeah. I would love to see you do it. I think you'd be good.
Ebony's calling me.
Oh yeah, pick up.
Fuck, I'm no longer in that fucking vibe. You got a code switch real quick.
All right, code switch.
What's good?
What's up?
Are you fucked up?
Am I fucked up? What are you talking about?
Guess who I'm with right now?
Who you with?
Guess you know her.
No, I don't.
Tiffany.
They ain't with Tiffany.
I swear to God. She's in the bathroom now.
She in the bathroom where?
What the? Who is this? Is that happening?
You be capping.
Is that her? Who is this?
What you mean? Who is this?
Does that sound like Ebony?
No.
Oh my god. You sound fucking retarded.
That sounded
Was
like
that her?
That sounded like something she'd say to you.
Oh, well, I didn't even get to my point. I was going to ask her about her Instagram story. What did she say? How did she end
Rub a
that?
nut on her gums.
Nah, I don't even care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. Fastoolie, how long have we been doing this? Fastoolie.
I can't remember what the last point of my card was at. That's the thing.
You mean that's your reply to what I'm going to say? No, you're just going to say, like, no, that's a new untold story. Yeah, okay. Hey, is that story old or told? Fuck no, baby! It's a new untold story.